Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Yeah, so there was some Streets of Rage 4 updates that happened. I'm actually better off just going on Mania and doing this. So we're going to use the first stage to go over everybody's upgrades. I should say buffs. Everybody in the Streets of Rage 4 character selection has been pretty much altered. There's a few on the retro side. There's actually a couple of debuffs as well, even on characters that actually needed to kind of be buffed, which is pretty bad. So we'll go over Axel first. So I've had a few days to get used to this, so I really know what I'm doing. Right, so Axel's walking speed has been increased. His grand upper, as everyone says, has more range, more damage, and has invincibility frames on the startup. Combos have been increased speed-wise, and even a little bit of damage. That move will go through big boys' defenses, the big fat guys, Hearts and Gourmand and stuff. So it will take them off their legs and that. The move I just did, I don't know what you would call it, but I'm just going to call it his Fist Fury or something, but that has greater range, so it hits enemies at more distance. His standstill special I just did takes less health. You could also, his well, because I'm explaining, I'm not really focusing, but I'll use it on this enemy as a point. If I can just... has OTG now, his grand upper has OTG, which is very good. Also hit stun, so as soon as you get hit, you can just power out of it instead of taking a full combo and taking a lot more health damage. What else? Every Streets of Rage 4 character has quicker jump starts. Also, a lot of enemies have been nerfed. So, you know, for instance, anyone like a Dylan doesn't have a shield when getting up, or anyone that has got shields has been like a, you know, like a super armor up, and they've been nerfed, which is good. You know, so all in all, Axel is definitely a lot more fluid to play. When you're not having to explain everything, you know, you can kind of focus. And I've actually played a lot better with Axel recently than I have ever, especially the Streets of Rage 4 one, because considering he was the worst Axel. And I think that's everything that concludes it for Axel, so go to Blaze. Right, so her juggle, vertical and horizontal have slowed. That does 2 attacks now. Her blitz hits twice if you're close enough proximity wise, which makes it a hell of a lot better because it only hit 1 as far as I know. That has a jump start cancel when you do the first kick on a combo. You can just cancel out of it with a jump. There's more bounce on her back attack, apparently. Even back attacks have actually been modified to have been modified. What was I going to say? Modified to be a bit quicker. But it also makes Donovan's with her blitz attack easy to deal with, because now they can't cancel. You know, they can't knock you out of it except for that when you're not close enough. God, it's getting hot. Certain stages, like stage 8 and stage 12, you have more health in general rather than like a certain amount of green health. So you'd start off with about a quarter of your health on stage 12. That's you know, yellow. You actually start off half of it yellow now. So they give you 25% more of your health back to start off with. Stage 6 has, when you're, is it stage 6? No, sorry, stage 9. When you're in stage 9, apparently enough people complained about health in the stage. I didn't think it was an issue. It helps in Mania, because that's all I normally play, Mania. Or Arcade Mania is preferably what I would prefer to play all the time. But until I've gotten used to the new the ways of what they've done, I'm just doing Mania to get used to it. Yeah, stage 9. So when you're going up towards the red Goros as such, in the locker room, there's an apple. When you beat the first set of enemies, another apple appears. Also, they changed just before that bit, where you got all the kickboxers and stuff. They've made it so the apple that was there is actually changed to a chicken or a turkey, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Not many things done to Blaze. So that's pretty much everything with Blaze. Right, Cherry has had a damage boost all across the board. She's stronger. Let's go over this. Her charge attack takes literally no time at all. She can just keep doing it. Both specials have been increased speed-wise and even have a bit of a power buff. That, I can't tell you what that's called, but I call it her grapple attack as such. It's a lot stronger. Her blitz move hits quicker. It does a little bit more damage. You remember, it wouldn't take a Garcia straight out, as far as I can remember. Apparently there's an OTG for the... Apparently there's an OTG for that. Apparently you can, once you do a grapple attack like this, you can do it in the corner and then it can cause you to OTG the enemy. But everything is powered, and depending on what it is, doesn't take as long to activate. I can't remember every single thing that they did, but her punch combo, there's a way to cancel it, I can't remember what. But yeah, my brain doesn't work as much as I'd like it to, unfortunately. But I can go over what you can see. But damage over the board has definitely increased. She also has invincibility on the charge attack like that until she makes contact. So as soon as she starts, until she starts striking, she's invincible. So she has invincibility frames, which is good. I think that's it for Cherry. So we go to Floyd. Okay, so I can tell you straight off the bat. Improvements, yes. His infinity has been taken out, so I can no longer do his infinity because I think it just knocks him to the ground. Would have liked a little bit. So that infinity has been taken out, because as you can see, Before they even died, it's pretty much gone. I'll try it on this. Special has taken less life. Combos quicker to activate. See? Look at that. I mean, that's a lot more fluid. Certain elements of the grab that you could do, you jump to start off, keep the infinite loop going with that. That's also been taken out. Let's have a look. I don't know about too many changes to Floyd because I don't think there's been that many. You know, because he's not going to be the fastest character because he's big and strong, so obviously he's going to be slow, which is a shame. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about Floyd. Adam. Okay, so what happens with Adam now is his infinite's been taken out. However, yeah, moves are a little bit quicker. Like he feels like he's a little bit quicker, not movement or anything, but his combos a little bit quicker. However, his chopper now, so whatever he calls it, has an OTG. So when they're on the ground, you pick them up once, so you do one attack, and then you hit the second. His charge attack's quicker to activate. But that's it. That's pretty much it with Adam. He can just OTG from his normal defensive special. So that's all them. Right, we will go on to... I can tell you rather than playing as them. They've made it so Axel Streets of Rage 1 now. We'll do the Streets of Rage 1 cast. Blaze, when she does her flip kick, the last part of the combo, on the way back down, anyone behind her actually gets kicked in the back of the head. So you get an extra attack out of it, which is good. Adam, his combo is more like the original. So when he hits his kick, it can kick enemies into enemies. So you get like that wall bounce effect, which is nice. Axel now has invincibility frames on his headbutt. Skate isn't as strong as he was. He's been a little bit nerfed as far. See, this is the thing. They haven't put everything that they put in. There's about 80 up little updates and some of them they have not even put out there, but I found out by playing. Skate's power, he used to do a full combo, take a Gaussier out. He leaves him with a sliver of life. Like, he's been nerfed power wise. But if you do you grab the enemy, you do you kind of move back and do a swing motion into a throw action, and then you do your blitz attack, you can still wipe enemies out pretty quick. Blaze 2, really disappointed with what they've done with her. Her power has been nerfed, and that was the only thing she had, because they've not made her forward special quicker. It's slow as hell still. You get caught off guard with it, which is bad, and there's just nothing special about her. They have also, when you do a blitz attack, you normally gain your green health back into yellow health. Well, her blitz attack doesn't actually heal her at all, so they have not fixed that. She doesn't get health back for that, and it's obviously her blitz attack's now less powerful as well, so she's been nerfed. Axel now gains health when he does his star special, which you didn't with him before. His attack power, I would say, I think's been nerfed a little bit. They have not mentioned it, but like I said, by playing him, you kind of get the feel that something's changed, and it feels like his power isn't there. He has more power than Blaze, don't get me wrong, but Blaze's combo would have been more power than his, just because she's got nothing special going on. Max, the only thing that's changed with Max is his atomic drop. Thank God, has a lot quicker recovery, like in Streets of Rage 2. So the moment he hits that atomic drop, bang, he's ready to go again, which is bloody good, because he had so much recovery time on that, and that was a bloody joke. Streets of Rage 3 Axel, he now runs 10% faster. Yeah, he runs 10% faster. His jabs actually reach further. What else is it? Because pretty sure his, can't remember exactly what it is with him because they didn't do that many for the retros. I will tell you, the thing that they did add is more enemies in all modes. Mania mode is the worst. I have definitely noticed a hell of a lot more enemies. There's almost like twice the amount. Wrong move. They did not fix his standstill, his defensive special. It still doesn't have very good range. They fixed the Gaussias. I'm waiting for one to pick a knife up. His web hitbox, because you couldn't actually do a punch without being hit by the knife, so they fixed that. Some enemies have been, health has been nerfed. Donovan's jab, he doesn't necessarily go straight in for a jab. He's got less range on it, so he won't just jab from ridiculous. Also, enemies darken when they're defeated, like they're shaded. It's only slight, but you can see it. What else with Axel? I don't think there's actually much more with Axel. His star special now heals, as you'll see, which it never used to. I don't know why. Streets Rage 2 and 3 Axel suffered with that, unfortunately. Hit stun on everybody, so any character you play, retro or not, when they're hit and they're stunned, they can break out of it with their defensive special straight away. So a lot of the things have actually made the experience better. I will go over some of the stage when I'm done with the characters. I'll go over the stage differences. There's technically nothing for Streets of Rage 3 Blaze, but I think her power's been a bit, her normal combo powers, I think's not as bad as it was. So I think that's been upped, but her blitz move power has gone down a bit. Escape Freeze power, his blitz attack has been nerfed. Zhang, there was no mention of what happened with him. Now, Shiva had two things, or a couple of things. His palm strikes don't reach as far, and his blitz attack has been nerfed. And we'll quickly go through it with Shiva, because Shiva was one of my favourites. Like a really, really big favourite. Axel and then him it was. So, a blitz attack on its own would probably kill a Sigil guy straight off the bat. He had full health, I have to wait for a full one. See? He's still alive. So he has been nerfed, but he's still workable with. I mean, I still get a bit of fun out of him, so... Apparently, I think they fixed the range on... Yeah. On that second final crash on the Star Special, it's reduced the range so he doesn't travel as far. More enemies, as you can see, because 3 of these green people. And as you saw, got hit. Broke the stun straight off the bat. There was never 5 of these green people at once, the Sigil guys. That's pretty much all there is for Shiva, unfortunately. But as I said, we knew there was gonna. I knew there was gonna be a nerf because he was what people would probably class as mega strong, like meta kind of thing, you know. He was just ridiculously strong, and that's not a bad thing, considering he can't pick up weapons. You know, he can't block weapons that are thrown at him. So I'm not being funny. You know, it was a counter for the issues that he had. But other than that, I mean, he's still good to play with. I wouldn't say no to playing him. Wall bounce also does more damage with certain characters. Axel, definitely. So, you know, apparently the points cap has been taken away, in the sense of, you know, when you're doing your combos and stuff, your points are not so capped, so I'm assuming that would mean that they increase a lot easier. So when you've got like a massive red combo going on, you don't get as, I'm guessing, you get more points depending on the combo, and they're not so hard to attain points that way, because obviously after a certain amount, it gets harder to get points. I think that pretty much concludes. Oh, I'm glad I did this. Instead of all weapons, they can only mind control 2 weapons at a time now, the Cabos. So that is good, because he's not as weak. I think I can't tell for sure, but I think his throw actually does more damage. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but like I said, they've put stuff in that they've not even mentioned. It said Streets Rage 2 Blaze, and I'll actually test it now just so you can see. Has really suffered for it. She was what people class the worst character in the game. I managed to do it on Mania mode. I had a migraine at the time, but I did it. Arcade Mania. Yes, she's still able to combo, and the attacks do feel more fluid, but it feels like they've traded the speed of being able to hit the combo, because for don't get me wrong, her combo can still wipe a Sigil out, but it is weaker. In the initial punches, you see that she doesn't do as much. The kick is where all the power is at, and I'll show you. So, see, it doesn't act quick enough, and it should. It still acts slow that it has ever done. So you need to give it a second to hit, which sucks. It really does, because I will take you to Streets Rage 3 Blaze in a sec, and you'll see the difference, because the one thing I did forget to mention is her the same thing that she does, her forward special, it actually does activate. It pretty much instantaneous. See that? See how quick that activates? That's instant. And that's how quick. Well, it shouldn't be that quick, but it should be quicker. Okay, so Streets Rage 3 Blaze gets her health back with that, which Streets Rage 2 Blaze should still get it with her Blitz, but she doesn't. Her Blitz attack was strengthened up. I know it's that much. But yeah, so I mean, all in all, there are a few problems that need to kind of be addressed. But I mean, other than that, I said I don't think there's anything wrong with Zan. I mean, I went over pretty much every character, found a few problems, found things that work better, and most of it is that it's more fluid. you can attack quicker, which is a good thing, but some people have had nerfs, for definite. Zhang, I think Zhang's his defensive special actually does more damage. I don't remember it killing them like that. Sigil, as far as I remember, used to be killed. So, you know, I think his forward special's been nerfed a little bit. It's not as powerful, but I think they changed it so your defensive special does a little bit more to compensate for them taking away a bit of power on the forward special. So all in all, I mean, most of it is good. There's just a few minor issues that they need to fix, especially with Blaze 2. You know, if they wanted her normal combo to be less powerful, make her a better character in general all around, rather than leave her as a bog standard character that people will struggle to complete it with. There are exceptional players out there that I know have done it. I'm one of the people that have completed it on Arcade Mania with her. Was not an easy threat, but I did it, you know. But there are a lot of people that if they try to go Mania with her, they will not do it. They will not be able to do it. But yeah, okay, so let's go over the changes. So if I load up Art Gallery, and we'll be Shiva just to do this, because it's Shiva. So I don't know how much health was lost before. I think it was only a quarter. So yeah, our health I think is at where it should have been. So I don't think that's actually a change, sorry, so I do apologise for that. But if I go to tower, so we're gonna, this is our, again this is Mania, so you know, we're gonna try to get to where you need to see it. Max, some of the bosses have also had buffs and debuffs, nerfs, should I say, sorry. Diva's snake charge attack time takes time to thingy up, so it takes a little bit just to charge up. You know, when she reaches you with a snake, it just takes a little bit longer. So, yeah, as I said, Dylan's have no shield anymore. Max has had a buff. Also, Francis and anyone else like him. An apple has turned into a chicken at that point because people were complaining health-wise. Now, I never had an issue with that. It never needed to be changed. If fair enough, if you want to give me more health, I'm not going to complain, but at the same time, I was not bitching about it. I'm a good enough player. I don't need to worry about health as much as that. I think it's just for the average player they was complaining. Or they were probably playing a mode that, guess what, was probably too hard for them. Everyone's got a skill level, and it all depends. Right, moving on. Apple. So I've eaten it. You can hit me about because I don't need to show too much. Go and kill me then. Come on, get over with. Another apple pops out. Never used to happen. I might die here. I would preferably like not to die, but I think it will happen. I don't think Sheba was the best player to play as. I think just give me a life back and I can get through it. I'd appreciate it. So that was the health changes. Please get out. They've got less tracking in their kicks. They don't have as much shield. There we go. On to Max and his buffs. He now buffs himself a bit red. It doesn't take as long for him to start doing special moves. You normally had to get him down to 50% health for him to start going a bit mad. He already does it straight off the bat, and he's made it harder to escape from his grabs. And he activates quicker before he's also strong. See, look, I didn't get a chance to thingy out of it. And dead, because I just couldn't get enough health back. But yeah, so all in all, that's stage 9's stage 9's thingy changes. Let's go stage 12. Let's go. Let's go Adam. I'm really good with Adam. I never did his infinite, so it never made any change to me. See, health, it's at half point rather than quarter. Right, let's do this. The worst changes that have happened to any stage is on this stage. Just get rid of these because I want to show everybody the changes to stage 12, and on Mania it's fucking a nightmare. See, and for Arcade Mania it's even worse because you have got to build your health, your lives up. I hit you first, bitch. Right, the guys that use their knees on this, the kickboxers on this bit, the sparrows, they've been nerfed not to use it constantly. Did that too soon. Ah, shit. That was going to happen. Right, now, I know Major Players has covered this, if anyone knows who he is, which I think everybody should know who he is, well, a lot of people anyway. That's fine, take my life because I'm going to get one back anyway. Right. I need to get my life quick. Because if I don't, I won't be able to show everybody what I'm doing. Right. There we go. Ball's been taken away. There's also now there is that's fine, kill me, it's fine. So this is only the first lot. Wave 2. I'm not going to make it through this with Adam, but there's 4 waves of enemies. 4 waves. 4 waves of fat men now that you have to take out. Also, you've got you've also got oh, what is it? Mrs. Y is a lot harder to fight. A lot harder. She major players played it on normal and reckons that she wasn't really any different. It's because the harder the mode you play with her updates, the more bloody aggressive she is. If I... Let's have a look. Because who did I get there before? Who can I actually get there the easiest? Don't think Shiva's going to be suited for it with my nerf, but we'll go for Shiva. We'll try and get me for it as Shiva. Probably going to be the worst character to be now because I can't pick up knives and get the worst person over. And I've already taken significant damage because I'm fucking never got to fully heal up. Yeah, probably not going to be best to do it with Shiva. You know what, we'll go our new... it's just, do I do that or not? You know what, go straight to Age 1 Adam, we'll get through it a lot quicker. So, I do think that even the Streets of 1 characters have been nerfed a little bit, but... Shit, wrong button. I got one shot at this. And thank God I hit it. Do. That's fine, I'll take a hit for that. His head gone. That's fine, kill me, because it ain't gonna matter. Just stop fucking doing that. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Stop. Uppercut me, you pricks. I'm literally on no health. What the hell? Oh, health. Okay, let's just use this. Oh. That's fine, kill me, because hopefully I'll get an extra life. Right, so major players were saying that Miss Y is not all that strong. She actually is. Oh, I forgot about you. She's a lot more evasive, a lot more aggressive, which makes her so much more of a pain in the ass to deal with. Also, breaking these. Also, reveal a shadow guy. It depends who you are. I suppose that would help you get the job done a lot easier or quicker. Also, her, just to let you know, her charge attack that she does around about the halfway mark Actually has tracking in it now, and she doesn't just go from bottom to top, she aims for you. As you're about to find out. This proceeds through to stage 12. Yes, she's not as strong, but because of how vicious she is and aggressive she can be, there we go, thank God she's gone for now. Mr. Y also has less shield on stage 11. On this, he's I can't tell you what, I can't remember exactly what's going on with him, but he's more. They're more aggressive. I can tell you that much. Also, the person that you end up beating also gets in the machine, gets fully healed. Also, the machine now takes more damage. Also, you have to get their health a lot more down. So you only had to get it a quarter down. Now you got to get like he only had to have 3/3 of his health. Now he has to have sorry. You'd only have to get rid of a quarter of his health. Sorry. Now you have to get rid of pretty much most of it. So now watch his health. It will go up. There we go. Fully healed. With her new moves, and that is going to make it a pain in the arse. Apparently they'll also do stage 2 moves straight away in that. Like that. So he's already going for that. I mean, look at the damage though on the machine though I just did, and that's what, the efficient of one combo and a couple of attacks. Okay, wow. So when they're in the machine, easy to beat. Like that. And that is pretty much all of the updates that I know as of yet. Doesn't mean I won't find out some more things, but that is literally it. But I'll quickly go over Max just so you can see his atomic drop, because that is impressive that they got down. It would have been nice if his blitz attack was a bit further like into original. So the tactic I've got for getting the atomic drop is okay. Yeah, it does. It has more area of effect when he does his atomic drops. Anyone nearer him, you know, that are a little bit further away, that it wouldn't have hit, potentially can hit. Instant. But yeah, his atomic backdrop is a lot better. I mean, it's instant recovery pretty much. unfortunately getting these in the atomic backdrop is harder. Max still has a hell of a lot of power behind him though, which is good. But yeah, so all in all, that is all the updates that I know of as of far. So thank you for joining me, I do appreciate it. I will be broadcasting properly later because I just got back today, so you just give me a few hours and I'll start broadcasting. Thank you very much for joining me. Goodbye.